Hey there, it's Bobby Legs, and welcome to another episode of Bobby Legs Loves Watches. And if you like videos like this, please click that like button. It really does help out the channel. And if this is your first time visiting my channel, please do consider subscribing. I love making videos about watches, watch reviews. And if you're a returning subscriber or returning viewer, I appreciate the support. Okay, let's get right into the news. Straight from monochromewatches.com. This is my first reaction to some of these releases, so please do keep that in mind. Introducing the retro-inspired Vulcain Skin Diver chronograph. This is the brand that's famous for the cricket, right? The President watch. It had an alarmed-equipped cricket, and back in the '60s, they had the share of dive watches, such as the Cricket Nautical and the more classic Skin Diver Nautique. And the latter was recently brought back with a uh, time-only version of the model. So, with the help of Guillaume Ledet, who also oversees NVIDIA Nevada Grinchin, they have come back with a chronograph version of this Skin Diver. And 37 millimeter fluted, thin rotating bezel, very, very cool looking vintage retro inspired edition. We have a 200-meter water resistance. Again, like I said, 39.7 millimeter case diameter and 13 millimeter case thickness. Just a cool looking watch, right? Um, like these vintage throwbacks. Not a big fan of the Diver Chrono, but this one is tastefully done, and I do like it. Bezel, which is which was aluminum in the past. The insert has now been replaced by a black polished ceramic insert. So you have some of these modern touches that or updates to this retro look. You're gonna get a black dial and or a white dial with this, and it has a tachometer and decimal counter on it, the scales, right, for you to make your measurements. It is powered by the ETA 7753 Valjoux. 42-hour power reserve looks like. Excuse me. And you have a screw down case back with a diver relief on there. Looking at around 2,700 euro on the leather strap, 2980 on the steel bracelet. Very cool watch, indeed. Moving along to the next watch, the Unexpected Tuscany dial from the AP code 1159 chronograph. It's featuring a two-tone white gold and blue ceramic case, and you have that rare Tuscan blue dial with a diamond hour markers. Now, AP came out with a ton of releases at the early part of the week, and this one snuck in at the end of the week, and you have this grainy bluish blue dial here and diamond baguette hour indices. So very, very cool. If you want to see more about the releases, you can take a look at the live stream I did on Tuesday night this past week to get more and more detail on these. This is pretty much um, the same version, but with a same model, but with different updates to it, different features. But look at that case back and movement here. Very, very nice. Let's give you some specs. 41 millimeter case diameter, 12 millimeter case thickness, 18 karat gold white case with blue ceramic case middle, satin brushed and polished bevels. Tuscany blue grain dial with blue snail subdials, baguette cut diamond markers. The caliber 4409 in-house movement on it with a 70-hour power reserve on this one. And you're looking around 85,300 euro. Special edition to be launched in North America in March 2025 and worldwide by May 2025. Okay, and finally, we're taking a look at the RGM, the compact 40 millimeter edition of the American-made RGM 801 Classic Enamel. The brand's U.S. brand's in-house caliber 801 is now housed in a smaller and slimmer case. I think these were like 42 millimeters, 42 or 44, but now they're down to a 40. RGM, if you're not familiar, is a U.S. based watchmaker, Ronald G. Murphy, out of Pennsylvania. And this watch, or the movement, is an in-house movement, and 90% of the parts are made here in the United States. So this is as close and as good as it's going to get with independent watchmaker. I mean, there's Shapiro out of California, yes, and Weiss out of Nashville. But RGM, they do some really exquisite work as well. Look at this. Look at this movement. Um, Beautifully done. Beautifully done. You can go on their site and really get you can customize a lot of his timepieces, right? And so it's interesting to be able to work with the watchmaker himself, and that is an experience that you can have with RGM. Um, yeah, I mean, more details here with the dial. It's an enamel dial that holds old world decorative arts like Hangi Shea. Well, not this particular movement, but the brand and the brand's Grand Fou enamel dials are trusted to a master enameler in Switzerland. The inspired by the dials of vintage pocket watches, right? So you get that feel, and obviously you could see that with the look. But it's going to be with a slimmer case as well as a smaller case diameter. You got a 9.3 millimeter case. Um, let's get more specs on this one. 50 millimeter water resistance. Like I said, the Grand Fou enamel black railway railway minutes track the red Arabic numerals. Um, 44-hour power reserve. You're looking around $14,900. Anyway, guys, please let me know what you think about these watches. Please put a comment below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.